Robin. Hi guys, welcome back to Nameless. Oh my goodness, I just hope Yono doesn't show up, or I don't know what or he's outside the cafe waiting for us. That would be kind of creepy.
Hey, 선배.
Yeah, sweetie, Tay is gorgeous, but he is mine. Soy's heart was melting at what Tay said. Tay sometimes sounds exactly like Yuri. Is it because they share a room? Since it's raining today, I'll have a warm cup of tea. Had seen me be conscious of others and speak politely, Tay laughed with his eyes. I flinched a bit, but Soy was again bewitched. After taking our orders, Tay disappeared behind the counter. You know what tea we should probably order? I really want the ZZZ one. My smartphone was constantly ringing. I glanced at it and saw multiple texts coming all at once. I don't have to look at it to know it's Yono. I purposely ignored the phone ringing in my pocket.
그럼 이제
Okay, you know what? She's gonna
이런
ignore
말
it, but
꺼내는 내가
I'm not.
싫지만 일단 교과서를 꺼내보자.
Okay, let's see. Okay. See, study going master, I miss you. Okay, I bet you do. It really is amazing that Soy just said that. I took out my textbook just like the others did. Yes? Shinbi, your textbook is completely clean.
나중에 팔 때 이 편이 편하니까.
Smart.
벌써 재테크하는 거야? 역시 신비야.
Now I know what a textbook is to Shinbi. We opened our books, but we struggled from the first page. Okay, come on, sweeties. Soy focused hard, unlike her usual self. At seeing that, I studied hard too. We studied while sipping our drinks, and an hour flew by fast. Oh, wait here.
어디가? 이 문제 좀 풀어봐. 그래도 우리 셋 중에 네가 조금은 더 낫잖아.
Alright, I'll solve it after I come back from the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I took out my phone that hasn't been ringing for some time. I'll just check the text. I look at the text. Oh god. Yono, you don't need to... Sure enough, all the texts were from Yono. I could almost hear his voice with... I could actually do that too. I could hear his voice saying that and just... I'm feeling weak again. Should I call him? He seems to be really lonely. Did I leave him alone too suddenly? But I soon shook my head. The more I baby him, the worse it is for Yono. Not good for him to depend on me too much. I thought for a moment and put my phone back into my pocket. But even after I went back, I couldn't stop thinking about Yono. Should I just call him? I had consciously mumbled while going back to my seat. I don't think you should.
Yeonho?
I caught eyes with the manager who was holding onto plates and pots. Oh, Mr. Robin.
방금 연호라고 했니?
Yeah, do you know him? Was he working here? Because that's the rumor right now of all of us watching this, is that if Yono worked here to get money for the festival. Oh, yes. Does he know Yono? A bit bewildered, I nodded.
아, 혹시 그 병아리 같은 아이 말하는 거야?
Exactly, actually. Mr. Robin was friendly to me too. Oh, yes, I am. How do you know Yono? I was surprised that Mr. Robin, whom I haven't really talked with, knew Yono. How does he know him? Come to think of it, Yono often brought carrot cakes. Is it the carrot cake?
지난 며칠까지 우리 카페에서 단기
So he did
아르바이트를
work
한
there.
적이
Okay, you
있거든.
guys. So he actually did. Okay. What? Part-time? I was about to say if it was the carrot cakes, but I stopped.
태일 군이 소개해줬으니 그럴 거라고 생각했지만 역시 다 아는 사이였구나.
Oh, yes, I'm good friends with Yono.
그래. 그 아이가 아르바이트를 할 때 왔었다면 만날 수도 있었을 텐데.
Yono worked here?
그래. 몰랐어? 참 똘망똘망한 게 일을 꽤 잘해줬어. 덕분에. 아참, 태희한테 못 들었어? 그 녀석을 데려온 것도 태희였는데.
Then, I remembered Yono used to come home late with Tae. He wasn't hanging out at the cafe, he was working. Did he work to buy carrot cakes? I remember the carrot cake he brought me every night and asked.
아니, 무슨 티켓을 사기 위해서 돈이 필요하다고 했던 것 같은데. 그때 받은 아르바이트비로 제대로 구했는지 모르겠네.
Tickets? So he did buy okay. I remembered Yono holding on to 2 tickets at the amusement park. Sure enough, I thought the tickets were weird. They must have been pretty expensive. Yuri would have never just given the money to Yono.
점장님, 전화 왔었어요. 급하다고 바로 전화 달라고 하던데요.
Tae came back from the counter and talked to the manager. He hurried towards us and handed Mr. Hoppin a note with the number.
아, 그래? 이것만 서빙하고 바로 그렇게 할게. 그럼 난 실례할게. 재밌게 놀다가
Can I
나가시.
go on a round with you? You brought me food. And it was on the house. I like you. Like, I like you. Mr. Hammond left with his plates.
점장님이랑 무슨 이야기를 한 거야?
We were talking about how sexy you are. I'm so weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tae. After he left, Tae approached me and asked. All other tables disappeared from my sight. Because look at him. God. Tae.
Hmm?
Are you single? I mean, is it true that Yono worked here? As I asked, Tae looked guilty.
아, 점장님이랑 무슨 이야기를 하나 했더니
We were talking about you too, so don't be sad. You knew from the beginning, didn't you? He says you introduced him. I was a bit upset and asked him. When I was wondering about the carrot cakes and the tickets, Tae always gave me an odd smile. He knew the answers, but didn't tell me. What is with you in this raw, Tae? One, Yono goes up in your face and you didn't say anything, and now you don't really want to answer any of my questions.
너한테 비밀로 한 건 미안해.
No, it wasn't your place to say.
하지만 연호가 간곡하게 부탁을 했거든. 널 깜짝 놀라게 해주고 싶다고 말이야. 하도 부탁을 하길래 나도 그렇게 하겠다고 했어.
Yeah, it's okay, sweetie. I understand. I'm not interrogating. I'm just upset that I didn't know. I can't believe Yono worked here and kept it a secret. I never expected it. It bothered me that he worked late just for me. I just troubled him. Did he want to go to the amusement park with me that badly? I felt sorry and I didn't realize that. And we didn't even have fun at the park. After working that hard, all we enjoyed was the merry-go-round. I tilted my head. Although I felt sorry, I wondered about something. Why did he go through all that trouble to ride just a merry-go-round? I wanted to understand Yono, but I couldn't easily nod my head. Was it just because I like merry-go-rounds? I don't understand the way Yono reacts to everything I say. I feel sorry, but I'm worried at the same time. Is it?
비가 오나 보군. 오후엔 그친다더니. 일기예보가 틀린
Oh
모양이야.
my goodness.
여기까지 소리가 들릴
Is
정도면
that
꽤
choice?
많이 내리나 본데.
I think there's a choice coming up pretty soon. Basically, if I should bring him an umbrella or not. Is it? Tae said worrying. That moment, I remember Yono was left in the classroom. I checked my phone again. Nothing. The last text came about 30 minutes ago. Is he still in the classroom? There was no way to know.
비가 많이 오나 본데 너 우산은 있어? 아침에 연호가 너랑 같이 쓰고 간다고 그랬었잖아.
Oh, come to think of it, I brought Yono's umbrella.
연호는 집으로 돌아간 거야?
I'm pretty sure he did. Let's assume. I don't know. He had cleaning duty today. He might have gone back.
지금쯤이면 주번이라도 이미 끝났을
He must be
텐데.
home. Yeah, totally. I'll call him then.
그래.
Tae's not happy. Tae smiled and went back to the counter. I went back to the seat and immediately called Yono. He doesn't answer, does he? None of the boys who you're trying to contact ever answer. It's dialing, but Yono's not taking the call. What's going on? I suddenly felt nervous. Oh yeah. You know I'm gonna do this, you guys. I'm sorry, but if I had a chance to get a bad ending in Yono's route, you know I'm gonna get that. He probably went home. Nah, he must have gone home. Yeah. I checked the clock again and went back to my seat. Yeah, he'd probably gone
뭐야?
home.
화장실 간다더니 왜 이렇게 오래 걸려?
There was toilet paper, and then there wasn't, and then I tried to wash my hands, and then there was this stuff that was going on, and then my hands were just still wet, and paper towels, whatever. It was a huge thing. I think there was a line too. I just had to call someone.
여기서 막혔어.
Oh, why? Jamie told me that the math problem she was stuck in. Oh, I thought she was literally stuck at the cafe. Let's see. Soy, Shimmy, and I decided to stay for another hour. I left a voicemail to Yono, so I thought he'd call back soon. But he didn't call back. You see, he's at home. No worries. I became more worried. Did he go home? I'm just going to make a call. I said that and stood up again. This time, I called Lance.
여보세요?
Oh, you answered. You never answered. You're out. Never fucking answered. Oh, Lance.
무슨 일입니까?
He sounded a bit surprised at my urgent voice. Oh, it's nothing much. I just want to ask something.
네, 말씀하시죠.
Is he not happy? Yono, is he at home?
당신과 같이 있는 거 아닙니까?
No. Oh, he still hasn't come home?
집에는 지금 저질 선생과 시끄러운 원숭이 하나가 있습니다만 연호는 없군요. 무슨 일이라도 있습니까?
Oh, it's nothing, but you should feel special because you're the first guy who's actually answered me. I told him it's nothing, so he wouldn't worry. Oh, I mean, okay, I guess in this route, I know in the other routes I had Yuri did call me. I'm just talking about this route. Okay. Oh, thanks anyways. It's nothing, so don't worry. Well, saying that, I put my brain to work. Did he stay in the classroom?
알겠습니다. 비가 많이 내리니 조심하세요.
Lance calmly hung up the phone. I put my phone in my pocket and got ready to leave. Bad ending. I should go to the academy first. If I don't find him there, I should ask others for help. Bad ending. At the heavy rainpour, people here and there hurried into the buildings. Before long, the street was completely empty. I'm so happy about this bad ending. Like, bring it to me. That moment, I remembered how Yono disappeared once. He worried me then, too. I started running towards the academy. I see, like, transitions that, I was out of breath from running. My legs were covered in mud. I had no idea it would rain this much. The pouring rain blurred my sight. I squinted and looked around. Huh? I saw a figure crouched down in front of the gate. I couldn't see properly because of the thick rain, so I went closer. The closer I got, the more familiar the figure. Oh god, it's Yono. That's not Yono, is it? I went right in front of the small body, just in case. I saw the familiar blonde hair soaked in the rain. Yono? It was Yono. He was sat still in the pouring rain. Yono raised his head at my voice.
마스터!
Sweetie, is this a bad ending? Big raindrops fell on his white face. I quickly leaned the umbrella and covered his already wet body. Thanks to that, dry parts of my body became wet too. But Yono and I were wet dogs.
마스터...
Oh goodness. Yes, sweetie? Yono looked at me and stood up, but he faltered. Yono! I dropped the umbrella I was holding and helped Yono up. He wasn't just soaked, but his body was cold too. He must have been in the rain for long, the way he was shivering. How long were you here? You're completely soaked. I don't know what to say. Yono slowly raised his head. His face was pale as a ghost and his lips were purple. I quickly laid my head on his forehead. Even in this cold rain, his forehead was burning hot. You, a fever! I was more worried than accusing. I feel like crying seeing him sick. I'm actually like big huge smile on my face because I want this to be a bad ending. I was about to help Yono walk as he stumbled.
마스터,
Yes. Let's go home and talk. Let's go home first, huh? Oh, I gotta put the volume up. I don't want to miss any other dialogue. There you go. I helped Yono and tried to get a cab. He is small and cute, but he was bigger than me, so it wasn't easy helping him. He must have felt like fainting, so he completely leaned on me and breathed shallowly. A taxi approached us from afar.
올 줄 알았어요.
Oh, now I feel bad. What? Yono muttered in a small voice.
마스터에게는 이제 제가 필요 없는 줄 알았어요.
Of course I would still need you. I just wanted to hang out with my friends. What do you mean?
아까 혼자 가버렸으니까
Yono said it with a weak voice.
답장도 해주지 않아서 이젠 제가 필요 없는 줄 알았어요. 그래서 여기서 비를 맞고 사라져 버리려고 했는데
Oh, that's kind of sad. No. Yono, all feverish, smiled weakly.
그래도 마스터가 올 줄 알았어요.
Oh, okay, now I feel bad.
다행이다.
Don't die on me here.
마스터가 나를 버리지 않아서
No, I wouldn't.
다행이에요.
Don't die on me. I swear. I'm gonna break down. Yono. At his weak voice, I felt confused. Meanwhile, the taxi arrived in front of us. I helped Yono up and opened the door. Let's go home first, okay? Yono didn't say anything and just went into the cab. Yono still mumbled in the car. Even while mumbling, he didn't let go of my hand. Don't leave. Don't abandon me. Stay by my side. He kept saying that like that. I hugged him tight. His fever is really high. Will he be okay? He was moaning painfully from the high fever. He came back home and found Lance and Red waiting for us. Yuri was out, of course. The two hurried to get some medicine after seeing Yono all wet and almost unconscious. They did fight while leaving the room, but I'm glad they went to the pharmacy. Meanwhile, I dried him with a towel and laid him in the bed. Oh, sweetie, you're sick. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. Oh, is your throat sore? Wait here. I stood up to get some warm water.
마스터,
Sweetie. I was about to get up when Yono grabbed my arm. Is he sick anywhere else? I worried and sat right by his side again. Is there anything you need, Yono?
추워요.
No, sweetie, no, don't you die on me. No. Yono shivered from the coldness and said, I felt so bad seeing that. I closed my eyes. If I knew this would happen, I would have never left him behind. I regretted again and again. I'll go to the other room and get more blankets. Wait here, okay? I stroked his wet hair and soothed him.
가지 말아요.
Yono didn't let go of my clothes. His eyes were shaking. Oh, okay. Bring him a blanket. I'll be right back with the blankets, okay?
제발.
Yono said, close to tears, but I carefully let go of his hand. So this is the bad ending. Okay. I'm not good to shiver in the cold like this. It's not good to shiver in the cold. I didn't feel good, but I left the room telling him I'll be right back. I went into Grandpa's room, opened the closet, and took out thick blankets. The blanket this thick will help Yono sleep warmly. He's dead, isn't he? Yono, I brought blankets. Huh? He was already sleeping. Thank God he's asleep. Seeing him sleep, I felt something weird. Yono's kind, but something's twisted. He's always kind to me and moves for my comfort. And I know Yono does everything because he really wants to. But I felt my heart ache seeing his pretty face. Yono can't be the only one who's twisted. Yet I felt this at the amusement park. When I was mad at Yono for getting sick after the roller coaster, something dark throbbed inside my mind. I fold up Yono's sleeves while he's sleeping. I see his scars. when he was auctioned off, he had a lot of scars on his body. How did his previous owner treat him? Yono. Rather than being sad, I felt something twisted. Yes, Yono makes me feel this way. The reason I feel such bad feelings is because Yono gives me twisted love. Yono's sleeping like an angel. My angel. My boy. Mine. My doll that looks at only me and follows only me. I reached towards Yono's body.
마스터.
Yono looked at me with sleepy eyes. My doll that's alive and moving. He's so adorable. Didn't I always wish for this?
마스터.
Yono looks surprised at the unusual atmosphere. But he doesn't refuse my hand, of course. Why would he?
마스터. 화나셨군요.
Oh, no. Sweetheart, I'm not mad. He lowered his gaze and gets ready for my touch.
마스터가 원한다면.
Yono seems to feel resignation and relief at the same time. Does he mean I can do whatever I want? Yono will nod to that question, of course. Whatever I do, Yono will love me. Yono doesn't expect kindness from me. He just wants me to be by his side. These scars.
예전에 생긴 상처들이에요. 흉하죠?
I didn't answer to that question. I don't care if they are ugly, since Yono's mine.
마스터.
Sorry. I'm like this because of you.
마스터 아파요.
My precious Yono, you just have to be my doll. Then I won't go anywhere.
마스터 그만해 주세요. 착한 아이로 있을게요. 제발 나를 소중히 대해주세요. 무서워요, 마스터.
Game over, Yono. Game over. That was a good bad ending. Wow, that was good. So she killed him. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do the thumbnail as. It's gonna be a picture of Yono with so much fake blood on it. Yay! Bad endings! Ah, goodness. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Johnny! Oh, he was such a good boy. But maybe next time. Well, you know, maybe this time he'll learn his lesson and just stay like a doll.